the back of a thrilling unification fight. Just want to say that myself, on behalf of Matchroom Boxing, and obviously I'm sure Dino will speak shortly as well, how proud we are of Maurice Hooker for the way he fought tonight, but also the way he conducted himself in the build-up. I thought both of them were absolute consummate professionals in and out of the ring tonight. He gave it absolutely everything, and we're extremely proud of him. I'm going to pass over now to Maurice, and I'm going to open the floor to questions. Guys, first question. Yeah.
Maurice, how much did that first round knockdown, that they scored a knockdown, how much did that affect you going through the first round, knowing that you're down 10-8, even though it was a slip and you stepped on your foot?
I was pretty upset, when I went back to the corner, and I was trying to explain to the ref, but my coach was like, man, it's just one round. You got 11 more to go. Take one round by the time.
When he started fighting on you, did that give you problems? Because in the third or fourth round, that's when he kind of changed the momentum of the fight.
Oh no, I'm just trying to wait on with my right hand. I just had my mind set on my right hand. Didn't think about my left hook and nothing. I had my mind set on my right hand.
Yeah.
Going into the fight, you told me that it would be a tough fight for you. But after the fight, now that you've been in there, what's your assessment of Ramirez, and what do you think of everything that was going on in there?
I mean, he's a champion for a reason. And tonight is just his night. Tonight was my night. Take my head off of him. I had nothing bad to say about him. And tonight just was my night.
Did he show you something that you haven't seen him do yet?
Nah, he ain't showing me nothing special. He ain't nothing special. But I mean, tonight is his night. Take my head off to him.
Was the weight an issue?
Nah. My weight wasn't an issue. I made weight pretty fine.
Well, congrats on putting on a great fight tonight. What was it like fighting in your hometown in your first big fight like that?
I mean, everything was okay. I wasn't distracted or nothing. It just wasn't my night.
Do you think? I mean, I know you didn't get the win, but did you take pride in putting on a great fight?
Yes. I mean, I went out like a true champion. If I had to choose a way to go out, I'd go out like that. I want my coach stopping the fight and nothing like that. I won't take no knee. I really go out like that with a bang.
Mo, you stood your ground and you fought, man, and we're commend you for that. Hindsight's 20/20, and everything's easier said than done. But do you feel like you probably wanted to move a little bit more in the fight tonight?
Yeah, man. My coach telling me get off the ropes. I was comfortable swinging a lot of shots, but none of them would hit me really. It wasn't a clean shot when I was on the ropes. I was blocking and I was okay on the ropes, but my coach wanted me to get out. And that was my fault.
Maurice over here. It was a hell of a fight. When he came in for that final sequence that stopped the fight,
right.
the first punch that really seemed to do the damage was a big hook.
Right.
Is that a matter that you just didn't see it, or was it just that good of a shot that you couldn't take it?
Man, to tell you the truth, I lost focus. And at this level in boxing, you can't lose focus for a quick second or nothing. I lost focus. I was trying to play with my jab, and trying to distract him with my jab, and I just lost focus, and he hit me with a clean shot.
Are you looking for the rematch?
You weren't able to recover.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't in recovery.
Yeah, Vince, do you wish Mo would have used his legs a bit more, create more distance and spacing in the beginning of the fight?
Well, that was the plan initially. We didn't want to be on the ropes. The slip in the first round got into his head a little bit, but I wanted to calm him down, and I wanted him to get on his toes a little bit more and use the jab, because when he did, it was really effective. But Maurice is a fighter, man, and he really, I told him one round at a time, but and I thought he was getting back in the fight. I think it was almost even on the scorecards, almost just about, he was getting back into it, and like he said, he lost focus for a split second, and when you win it with a guy like Jose, it's, it can cost you.
Vince, in your perspective, and 5 were close, both men had their, did you feel before that left hook that you guys started to kind of turn the tide, that you liked where that fight was tactically?
Well, yeah, I knew that, we know the fight starts after the 5th and 6th, and, even though Maurice started off going at it with him, it's just one of those things, man, and only, these guys are the ones in there that are throwing, and at this level, like you said, he'd get back into it, he'd do a lot of good things, and then as soon as Jose would get him with a good shot, he didn't want to, he wanted to get it back really bad, you know what I mean, and, no excuses, he was great, he was in great shape, like you say, he lost focus, and at this level, you can't afford to do that, especially with a guy like that, but, yeah, I thought we were getting back into the fight, and but hey, my hats off to Jose and his team. Like I said, if we would have got it, it could could have been the other way around. You know, we hit him with some good shots, and it's just, you know, shit happens. You know, at this level, he was the better guy tonight, but I'm proud of my guy. He just, you know, things happen, and you know, we just move on.
Oh, do you have to see Jose again before your career's over? Does that rematch you on, regardless if it's 4 or 5 years from today? You want to avenge this loss, or if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
It happened, if it don't, it don't. But I would love to fight Jose again.
Hey Mo, you represented Dallas well. Great job. I'm proud of you. Did his body attack slow you down at all? Because he was going downstairs, upstairs.
Tell you the truth, I ain't feeling none of his body shots. His body shot didn't bother me. I mean, Jose's a good fighter. I mean, he caught me with a good shot right on the button, but I ain't really feel his power.
You also landed some big bombs of yourself, and I've seen people go to sleep with them. Were you surprised he was able to take your shots?
Nah, because it's a championship fight. He's a champion for a reason. And I know that I had to get him like past the 8th and 9th round ready to get him out. And man, I just lost focus. I just lost it.
Eddie, what do you see as the outlook for Maurice going forward?
Well, I think he's got to speak to his team. I mean, I think he may weight well this time. Obviously, not so well the time before. I think he may look at a move to 147. I think, as I said to him in the changing room, when you're involved in a fight like that, even in defeat, your stock rises, and especially when it's a unification fight against. I think right now, I'm sorry, Regis, but on paper, and the performances and the opponents beat, you have to say that Ramirez is number 1 in the division. That might change in October if Regis can. It's true. It's true. It's true.
24 no 20 knockouts, never even been tested yet, never even been close.
You may be better than Ramirez.
I saw
resume right now.
82
You will be.
his hand
82
raised tonight, and so that's the number 1 guy in the division. Now, what happens down the road, we'll have to see. That's boxing.
Okay, any more questions for Maurice,
Yeah,
guys?
Mo, given the situation in the first round, and obviously we saw on the replay that it was not a knockdown, it was he stepped on your foot.
Right.
Would you be in favor of instant replay in boxing? Every other major sport has it. So,
Yes, I mean, that'd be a good idea, you know. Probably would cut me down a little more going to the 2nd round, because I was pretty pissed off about that call. I mean, he clearly stepped on my foot, but, you know, I had no excuse.
If the fight had been held in Nevada, which has instant replay, that knockdown would have been reversed.
So they would score a 10-9 instead of 10-8.
Yes, exactly.
Well, let me ask you, every fighter, whether victorious or in defeat, they learn something from themselves. What did you learn from yourself tonight?
To tell you the truth, I feel like I beat myself. I knew at this level right here, I can't lose focus like that. And I mean, I beat myself. It gonna hurt me. It gonna kill me for the next couple of weeks, knowing that I beat myself. I mean, I beat myself.
You know, both of you guys had moments throughout the fight. There was times where he did have you on the ropes and he was landing, or rather throwing a lot of punches. Was the strategy for you to get him tired, in which he would come on more in the second half of the round?
Yes, that was my strategy. I wanted to like swing yourself out, and then when you try to take a break and get a breath, I was gonna attack him, you know, go to the body, and he's too champion.
And Eddie, do you guys feel comfortable with how the ref stopped the fight, especially with what happened this past week? Do you feel comfortable with that?
Yeah, I mean, from my point of view as a spectator, that Maurice's head was going back repeatedly. The ref did jump in very quickly, but I think watching it back on a replay, I think it was the right decision. And I think that it was because of the hand speed of Jose and the attack of Jose. You know, if he would have taken his time, and I think Maurice would have been okay to continue, but it was the speed of the punches repeatedly knocking his head back. You know, I don't know how you feel about the stoppage, but I feel like it was good.
It was a good stoppage. I was hurt. I was hurt.
Well, the message for all the fans, the arena here was crazy.
Right.
You put up a great fight. Message to everyone who came out and supported.
Yeah, I thank everybody from Dallas, and I will be back. This ain't the end of me.
We'll see you before the end of 2019.
I'm gonna go back for it to spend time with my kids, man. I miss my kids.
Maurice, what do you think about a rematch with Salcedo in the future? That was a great action fight. You won by knockout. Is that something that would make sense at some point?
I would hurt him.
Maurice, looking back, if you could have done things a little differently in the first round, what would you have done? Or are you okay with, from the outset, how the fight played out, even despite the bogus knockdown?
I'm okay with my performance. if I go back, I'll probably just stay focused. You know, I just got you know, fighting at home, I got caught up the crowd and just not thinking about the guy in front of me. I was thinking about my hand being raised already, being a champion. I just lost focus, man, and make it happen. At this level right here, you can't lose focus for a second, and you seen what happened.
Was the crowd, like when you said the effect from the crowd, was that like before walking to the ring, or was that during the fight?
Not during the fight, you know, we just heard when I get hit, hear them screaming. When I hit, the crowd getting wild. It just lost me, you know. It's my first big fight back at home, you know. I mean, I had no excuse. I lost. It wasn't my night.
Yeah, last
For your
question.
next fight, do you feel like you need to get on the road again, you know, take a fight away from home so you can kind of get that focus back, you know, the day before the fight, the day of the fight?
I come back to dance. I fight anywhere, you know. With me, it don't matter where I fight. You know, I come to fight every day. I came to fight tonight, and today just one of my day.
Ladies and gentlemen, great performance, Maurice.